Say yeah. Say yeah. It's gonna last. Say yeah. It's gonna last. Say
Your blessing you're going and blessing you're coming. Everything you touch shall be blessed. Somebody better declare that.
Be still and know that He is God. Be still and know that He's there on the dust. When rain or shine, stormy weather, Lord, He will make it better. Have no fear, my God is able. A present help in time of trouble. Like the sky which is over the earth, so does the Lord hear His people. A sudden breeze that never fades, a peaceful sound full of praise. He'll never leave or take His love. He's always there watching from above. Guides our way through troubled times, leads our way to eternal life. 'Cause He's our refuge and our strength, a present help in time of trouble. The Lord our refuge and our strength. He's there on the double. When rain or shine, or stormy weather, call Him up, He'll make it better. He'll make it better. My God is able. A great help in time of trouble. Time of trouble. Rough waters may come my way, but God is there in every way. He'll calm the seas and clear the skies, and under His wings we safely abide. No evil can come before us, and no one there be against us. He's our rock on which we stand, and all of the ground is sinking sand. 'Cause He's our refuge and our strength, a present help in time of trouble. The Lord our refuge and our strength, call Him up, He's there on the double. Rain or shine, or stormy weather, rain or shine, He'll make it better. My God is able, a present help in time of He's there on the job. Rain or shine or stormy weather. Call him up, he'll make it better. How long is able? Always tell the time. He's already.
Good afternoon and a greeting going out to you, Rubelet Bella. Also to you, Rosina. Greetings coming from Sylvine. All those who are differently able, good afternoon to you also.
I see you crying.
I hope you guys had the chance to attend the Shade Show per se. At the Matt Night Community Center last week. I know the weather would have changed things on the Thursday. I really wanted to go on the Thursday, but the weather kind of changed up that.
Every time you take one step forward,
but if you attended, feel free to give your feedback on that. God told me to tell you it's gonna be alright. Some of the music that I would generally play on a Tuesday, but here is some, right?
I see you crying, I hear you sigh. I feel the pain you're feeling, the battle's inside. Hey, been trying all your life as far as you remember. It's been a fight. Every time you take one step forward, 2 steps back. But I've got good news. Somebody make you smile. I told me to tell you it's gonna be alright. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Woo! It's working together for your good. Hey. Spin in the background, watching your move. He said he's about to step in and do what you couldn't do. Hey. 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, go. I see you. I see you. I see you. Single mother, struggling dad, the place that you're in, trying to drive you mad. This won't destroy you, soon it will be gone. Whatever's in your way, like Jericho wall, will come down. Oh, I've got good news. Somebody make a smile. God told me to tell you it's gonna be alright. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it's working together for your good. Oh, alright. He's been in the background watching your move. Oh, alright. He said he's about to step in and do what you couldn't do. Oh, alright. Oh, alright. Oh, alright. Let's go. God be for you. It's gonna be alright. Who can be against you? It's gonna be alright. I know in whom I believe. It's gonna be alright. He's able. It's gonna be alright. I've been in situations where I needed Jesus. It's gonna be alright. God has could help me. Only He could deliver. It's a praise is louder in the midst of your battles. He's gonna show that good news. Somebody make me smile. God told me to tell you it's gonna be alright. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, stop. Because it's working together for your good. Alright. It's being in the background, watching over me. Alright. He said he's about to step in, do what you couldn't do. Alright. Alright. I've got good news, something that would make you smile. God told me to tell you, it's gonna be alright. 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 And Michelle, learn to praise Him where you are. In the midst of your situation.
It's gonna be alright. Whatever you're going through, it's gonna be alright, my friend. It may not even be what you want to hear at the moment, but I got some news to tell you. It's gonna be alright, right?
It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
Joy comes in the morning, and the word of God says,
it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
Greetings to the Daniel family as they grieve the loss of Miss Green, Miss Gwen Daniel.
Say it's gonna be alright. Come on, say it.
Prayers are with you.
It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's working together for your good. Don't throw in the towel. It's working together. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It's working together.
It is precisely 45 minutes past the hour of 4:50 minutes towards the hour of 5. I generally pause right here and give you a minute with Maxwell. A minute that will somewhat transform your life or motivate and or stimulate you to go to the next level. That's what this minute is about. It is a power-packed minute. Today, we're not going to have a minute with Maxwell. We're going to have a minute with Tilly Jakes. And Tilly Jakes is speaking to us on the topic courage. Do you have the courage to be successful? Do you have the courage to stand out? Do you have the courage to not become a part of the norm? Do you have the courage to cause change? Do you have the courage to stand up and say, thus said the Lord? Do you have the courage to build something that is unprecedented? Do you have the courage to stand and be unpopular? Do you have the courage to take a moment and listen to this? Listen.
You got to have the courage. Do you have the courage to act outwardly on what you see inwardly? Or will you die a dreamer? Will you die on the verge and on the edge and in the land of coulda, woulda, and shoulda? Do you have the courage? I'm going to drop something on you. It takes courage to be successful. It is far easier not to be successful. Misery will always have company. Success breeds contempt. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre. Be normal and fit in. And if you're more concerned about people than you are God, then neutralize everything He put in you. Just fit in with everybody else. Dress like them, walk like them, act like them, eat like them, go where they go, think like they think. do what they do, and once you've neutralized your uniqueness, you don't need courage. It takes courage to be different. It takes courage to go where you've never gone before. For some of you, it took courage to come to this conference. It takes courage to get you outside of the box. It takes courage to be successful. It takes courage to win. People don't talk about people that don't win. If you win, they're going to talk about you. Do you have the courage to stand there though the storms keep raging and the people get to talking and you stand there and say, I've come too far to turn around? Do you have the courage? I'm going to say something to you. It takes courage to be exceptional. It takes courage to be wise. It takes courage to be rich. It takes courage to be educated. It takes courage to be knowledgeable. Because the moment you do, you don't talk like you forgot where you came from. Look at you, it takes courage. And I'm just wondering, in this weak, watered down, mediocre society that we live in today, in this reality TV world we live in today, I'm wondering if there's anybody left that's got the courage to say, after all I've been through, and all my ancestors have been through, and all my parents have been through, I didn't come through all of that just to fit in with normalcy. I have the courage to go after my dream. Is there a woman left in this entire Coliseum that's got some courage?
Tilly Jakes speaking to us on this minute, and that one is courage. Do you have the courage to be different? Do you have the courage to stand out? Do you have the courage to be successful? That's something be afraid to think on. I hope process it so long, and then send me a text or WhatsApp, call, or give me your thoughts on that one. Let's take a break and be right back here on Evening Connections.
Well, this is Reverend Gotti. Hey, let's go. Big up my brethren every time and bless him up. Janeel, Boon, even connection every time. Stay connected. You're connected. Big up my brethren every time and bless him up. Janeel, Boon, even connection every time. Stay connected.
Dominion Radio is a non-profit entity serving the people of the Federation for the past 13 years with down-to-earth preaching, uplifting gospel music, and a variety of other programs. The people of the Federation, the Caribbean and beyond, has been blessed and taken to another level in their Christian walk because of our commitment to our faith and the God we love and serve. We're about to embark on a new phase where we can be in a better position to continue to serve all of you, our wonderful listeners. We're about to begin construction of a building that would house Dominion Radio. Your financial input in this great move of faith would be greatly appreciated. The names of the givers to this effort would be placed in a special area in the building under the caption, Heroes of Faith. Here are the categories. The gold heroes of faith are those persons or churches who give $1,000 or more. The silver heroes of faith are those persons or churches who give $500 or more. The bronze heroes of faith are those persons or churches who give $100 or more. Choose the category under which you would like your name to go. Remember, it's gold, silver, and bronze. We look forward to hearing from you as we seek to advance the kingdom of God through gospel radio. Thanks in advance for your contribution, and may God continue to bless you and all of yours.
For God loves a cheerful giver, and that's precisely what you are guaranteed to receive at Cheerfulness Car Wash.
After arriving all dirty, clammy, and messy, we are going to ensure that you leave all classy in a complete state of elegance, poshness, and shining brightness. We offer exterior and interior cleaning in a very time-effective fashion, and at very affordable prices to suit your pockets. At Cheerfulness Car Wash, we also offer a pickup and delivery service at no extra cost to our valued customers. Please contact us at 1-869-665-9641, our landline number, 1-869-466-6561, 1-869-764-9781, our digital number. Visit Cheerfulness Car Wash today on Walwins Avenue or Democrat Road in Bastille for top quality cleaning services with an ever-present smile. You will be extremely glad you did, continuing in a grand tradition of excellence.
Hey, I'm Georgia Jackson, and when I'm in St. Kitts, I'm tuned into Dominion Radio Station, the #1 radio station in St. Kitts, 91.5. Keep it locked.
God loves people more than anything. God loves people more than anything. More than anything, He wants them to know He'd rather die than let them go. God loves people more than anything. God loves the weary when they're too weak to try. He feels their pain and knows the shame. He cries with those who cry. He won't give up or walk away when other people do. 'Cause God loves people more than anything. God loves people more than anything, anything. God loves people more than anything. More than anything, He wants them to know He'd rather die than let them go. God loves people more than anything. God loves the wounded who stumble into sin. He reaches down and pulls them out and cleans them up again. And He will heal the broken heart that's given up on love. 'Cause God loves people more than anything.
Give me now. From the dance hall to the church hall, you know me, Lord Jesus, I make one and all. Whether me stumble or me tumble or me fall, He love and forgive me, answer when me call. Mr. Doubt, a sinner saved by grace, but Jesus nailed to the cross, take my place. What kind of love is this that He would give His life, presenting my body a living sacrifice?
God loves people more than anything. God loves people more than anything. More than anything, He wants them to know He'd rather die than let them go. God loves people more than anything.
More than anything.
God loves people more than anything. God loves people more than anything. More than anything. He wants rather die than let them go. God loves people more than anything. God loves people more than anything. God loves people more than anything. More than anything, He wants them to know He'd rather die than let them go. God loves people more than anything.
From the dance hall to the church hall, you know me, Lord Jesus, I make one and all. Whether me stumble or me tumble or me fall, He love and forgive me, answer when me call. Mr. Doubt, I still not say my grace, 'cause Jesus nailed to the cross, take my place. What kind of love is this that He would give His life, presenting my body a living sacrifice? The
Camilla Laren, coming out of Nevis. God loves people more than anything. Believe.
More than anything, He wants them to know.
This track has been around the block a while, but nonetheless,
Let them go. God
Eating it big still.
More than anything.
More than anything. More than anything in the world. God loves people more than anything. I think I'm gonna give you another one by Camilla and another more old school vibe a bit. Oh, let me say it has been around the block. Nonetheless, it's still sweet. Yeah.
Jesus said, come unto me and I will give you rest. Take my hand, I'll lead you home. Just put me to the test. You shook your head and turned away and said, no, not today. And turn your back up, Father, why do I wash your sins away? Come now today, let me wash your sins away. Come now today, I'll make you clean now and away. Come now today, let me wash your sins away. Come now today, I'll make you clean now and away. Take the things he offers you, the rain, the sun, the moon. But reject the one who said for sure that I am coming soon. This time you have right now, my friend, receive it while you can. So give us the right and railing away, say, God, oh, here I am. Come now today, let me wash your sins away. Come now today, I'll make you clean now and away. Come now today, let me wash your sins away. Come now today, I'll make you clean now and away. Come now today, let me wash your sins away. Come now today, I'll make you clean now and away. Come now today, let me wash your sins away. Come now today, I'll make you clean now and away. Jesus said, come unto me and I will give you rest. Take my hand, I'll lead you home. Just put me to the test. You shook your head, turned away and said, no, not today. Turn the back up, I don't wanna wash your sins away. He said, come now today. He'll make you clean for always. He'll give you rest for your soul and relieve your heavy load. He said, come now today. Come right now. He'll make you clean for always. He will make you clean.
Well, my friends, I gotta take a pause
For your soul.
and give you a rebroadcast of DJ No with Pastor Calvin Hazel, and I'll be right back. And when I'm back, we're gonna talk about the weather, right?
Come now today now.
On this second to last day of summer. Summer officially ends tomorrow, 22nd. The summer begins the 21st of June and ends the 22nd of September, right? Fun fact.
Joe Phil's Automasters has the most reliable parts at the best prices in the Federation. Joe Phil's Automasters is located on the corner of Market Street and Liverpool Road. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. just to serve you. Joe Phil's Automasters has in stock spark plugs, brake pads, clutch pressure plates, chair seats, mats, steering wheel covers, polishes, waxes, air fresheners, tints, drive shafts, and so much more. If you don't see the product that you're looking for, don't be afraid to ask. And if they don't have it in stock, they'll order it for you. Tell Telephone 465-1784. It's Joe Phil's Auto Masters, chauffeuring you to great deals in grand style.
Did you know the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. has 365 steps representing every day of the year? I repeat, did you know the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. has 365 steps representing every day of the year? Now you know.
I know the one who knows all about it. Never one time has he ever doubted. In every situation, he's in control. 'Cause he's the one who knows. I know the one who knows all about it. Never one time has he ever doubted. In every situation, he's in control. 'Cause he's the one who knows. I know the one who knows.
Joe Phil's Auto Masters has the most reliable parts at the best prices in the Federation. Joe Phil's Auto Masters is located on the corner of Market Street and Liverpool Road. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. just to serve you. Joe Phil's Auto Masters has in stock spark plugs, brake pads, clutch pressure plates, cheer seats, mats, steering wheel covers, polishes, waxes, air fresheners, tints, drive shafts, and so much more. If you don't see the product that you're looking for, don't be afraid to ask. And if they don't have it in stock, they'll order it for you. Telephone 465-1784. It's Joe Phil's Auto Masters, chauffeuring you to great deals in grand style.
Different styles, but we stay hype on the rhythm, giving thanks and praises to the Father for giving. You're now rocking with Sean English on Evening Connections with your host, Janeel Boon.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I coming Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it comes, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the doorway or any exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drops and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, don't want to run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on.
This message is sponsored by the Australian Government, AusAid, and produced by NEMA in collaboration with Dominion Radio.
Everybody beware, and you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime, anywhere.
If you live on a hillside or mountainside, the winds during a storm can be up to 30 miles per hour stronger than at sea level. You should either take additional precautions to protect yourself and your property or evacuate. Let someone know where you are going.
Everybody beware, you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime, anywhere. Everybody beware, you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime, anywhere.
A message from NEMA and Dominion Radio.
Everybody beware, you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime, anywhere. Everybody beware, you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime, anywhere.
Lord, I just want you to know.
Welcome back here on Evening Connections, and let's look at the weather. Let's see what's going on out there. It's now 6 past the hour 5, 17:06. What's going on there in the Atlantic? A whole lot. We are still monitoring we are still monitoring Hurricane Fiona. Hurricane Fiona is now a Category 4 hurricane. Yep. Hurricane Fiona is packing 130 miles per hour, 130 miles per hour wind. And Hurricane Fiona, based on the 5 o'clock update, is located at 25.6 north, 71.5 west. This is equivalent to 615 miles southwest of Bermuda, which is said to be the next location. It's the eye gonna pass on the eastern side of Bermuda, but they're gonna feel it really badly. Yeah, they're gonna feel that badly, man. And are equivalent to just a few hundred miles on the more northern eastern side of the Bahamas. At the moment, it's passing a bit close but safe away from them. That's the folks in Bahamas. It would have came through the Caribbean via Guadeloupe, exited via Puerto Rico, continued over Turks and Caicos, now touching parts of the most western side of the Bahamas. Now it's continuing up the east coast. So north is following the trade winds. By Friday, it should be on the eastern side of Bermuda. And then later on in the week, if it don't die out, then by Saturday, it could touch part of Nova Scotia, which is the most western side of Canada. Now, this puts it at just about 1,385 miles southwest of Nova Scotia. So it's far away, but nonetheless, they are monitoring it because they too can experience maybe a Cat 2, Cat 3 hurricane. Now, while Fiona is doing her thing, that recorded as the strongest hurricane thus far, and then we have a hurricane, we have a tropical storm, Gaston. Yeah, not Gaston Brown, not from Antigua, but you don't know. Tropical storm Gaston, as mentioned yesterday, is located up in the central tropical zone. That's the central tropical area of the Atlantic Ocean. So that would be the Central Tropical Atlantic. That's the word I was looking for. So it's located at the Central Tropical Atlantic, and Tropical Storm Gaston, based on the 5 p.m. our time, 9 p.m. their time. Tropical Storm Gaston is packing 65 miles per hour wind. So it's coming close to a hurricane, I would say. 65 miles per hour wind, and Gaston don't really know what he wants to do. And at the moment, Gaston is located at 39.0 north or 40 west. It's predicted to move more to the back to the west. So it's moving northeast, at 40 miles per hour. I didn't tell you how fast Fiona was moving, right? Fiona is moving north at 9 miles per hour. That's why Fiona is developing so fast. She's taking her gentle time. Whereas Gaston is moving just about 40 miles per hour, which is average speed, which is fairly fast. As a storm, Gaston gonna head over to the east, reach by some islands, and take a weird turn back to the west and see if it makes it over to Nova Scotia. So Gaston just spinning around. I ain't know what's going on with that. And then we have three other tropical systems. So let me go in not in order. Tropical system number 2. And these are Invest. Invest number 2 is still located on the coast of Africa, and it just came out the coast of Africa. So this one is fresh out the press, I would say. And Invest number 2 is likely to just stay on the same coast of Africa and go up by the Cobo Islands, moving further up in the central tropical Atlantic, therefore not being a concern for us. It's Invest number 2 is now over there in the eastern tropical Atlantic, and it has a 50% chance of developing within 5 days, or a 30% chance of developing within 2 days. Once again, it is still on the coast, the west coast of Africa. Remember, I'm gonna go to Africa next year, so you gotta join me, right? Yeah, small plug. Number three has a 20% chance of development in 2 days, or a 30% chance of development in 5 days. No, we gotta keep our eyes on number 3 though, because number 3 is located in the east central tropical Atlantic area. Now, what is that? It's pretty much in the... So a while ago, I made mention of Gaston. When I said central, I made a mistake. I actually meant subtropical. So Gaston is located in the subtropical, which is the upper part of the Atlantic. And number 3 is located in the central, which is definition, the central part of the Atlantic, which is right between both ends, the Africa and the Caribbean. It's stuck right between there. Not Gaston, number 3. Number 3 has a 20% chance of development in 2 days, or a 30% chance of development in 3 days. Why should we keep our eyes on this? Because it's in perfect position per se. It is located approximately 32 west, just about 10, 12 north, about 12 north, 32 west, approximately around there. If it continues to move westward, then by the time it gets closer to about 40, 50, then we can start looking at some development as it heads over to the Caribbean. Will the Saharan just allow that? More than likely, because 'tis the time of the year for this, right? From the notes now, East Central Tropical Atlantic. Showers and thunderstorms activity has continued in isolation or in association with a tropical wave located several hundred miles southwest of the Cobo Islands. Despite dry conditions, slow development of this system is possible over the next several days as it moves northwestward, and then westward over the tropical Atlantic. Once again, so with that being said, everything I just said before I even read that for you from just seeing the image simply means that this system is going to make its way over to the Caribbean at some point. Maybe about a week and a half or so from now, but we have to keep our eyes on that one. I will keep you updated though, nonetheless. And then we are now looking at number 1. Number 1 is located approximately 60 west, and then about 10 north, right down the off coast of Venezuela and Guyana. That's where number 1 is. Number 1 is continuing to move westward, which would be towards Trinidad and Tobago, towards Grenada, towards St. Vincent, over towards Aruba and the Mother Islands down there. Right? Number 1 has a 70% chance of development, a 70 chance of development within 2 days, and 90 chance of development within 5 days. Now, if I'm looking at it from yesterday, it jumped a whole lot. So these numbers might seem low actually at this point based on yesterday's rate of development. So the folks down there in Trinidad and Tobago, in Grenada, in St. Vincent, in parts of Guyana, parts of Venezuela, parts of the ABC, they just have to keep on alert as that system is coming in on the windward side. They're staying low on that side of the Caribbean region. Now, the notes. The note says the Western Tropical Atlantic, that's the Caribbean, right? A tropical wave is producing showers and thunderstorm activities near the southern Windward Islands and over the adjacent waters. The system continues to show signs of organization, and it will likely become a tropical depression within the next couple of days. The disturbance is forecast to move west-northwest across the southern Windward Islands today and then move towards the central Caribbean Sea later this week. Now, small pin. West-northwest from where it is located right now, all the way down by Trinidad, it means it could go up a little bit to parts of St. Vincent, parts of St. Lucia, if so far. Maybe not even so far. St. Vincent and them islands down there. But for the most part, Trinidad, Grenada, parts of Guyana, parts of Venezuela, Aruba, Bonita, Curacao, those islands down there who are on the most furthest part of the Caribbean are the ones that have to keep in mind. Now let's continue. Where was I? Caribbean Sea later this week. Interests, as in you and I, those folks down there, interest in the Windward Islands should closely monitor the progress of this tropical system as heavy rainfall and gusty winds are affecting these islands. He said right? Okay. Affecting these islands. He didn't say well. He said present tense. Affecting these islands. Regardless of development, heavy rainfall is forecast to affect northern, here they're telling you the islands now, northern Venezuela, northeastern Colombia, the ABC Islands, the trains, so the ABC Islands, and for the rest of the week. An Air Force Reserve aircraft is scheduled to survey the system this evening. So the hurricane hunters are going to go on out and see what's going on tonight. And when they do that, then we'll know more. So for now, I just gave you your weather for like almost 30 minutes. So, whoa. All right. So you guys got a comprehensive weather update. Safe to say, those of us who are in the Central Caribbean region, or the Northern Caribbean region, those of us on the curve in the Leeward Islands, all of us between here, we could enjoy some sun for now, right? The second to last day of summer, you could enjoy some sun. You don't really, I don't see rain nowhere in sight, so enjoy that. We, as the folks in the lower part, the most lowest part, or the most furthest part of the Caribbean, once again, Grenada, Trinidad, Tobago, parts of Venezuela, parts of Colombia, parts of Guyana, parts of ABC, those islands down there, and the countries, and kind of be on alert for that tropical system. Has not yet developed into a storm, but it is packing some rain. So keep that in mind. That's your weather for today. And I am Janeel Boon. I am not a meteorologist. Maybe one of these days I would say I will, but that's a nice disclaimer. Or not I will, I am. Let's continue mixing it. This one, as I say, we're counting down summer. And this one's a nice summer mix, actually.
Yeah. God bless. DJ. I mean, I say summertime. Summertime. Now what time? Why I say Jermaine? We have summer all through the year. Summer. Lots of love to share. People from everywhere. But nothing can compare. Nothing can compare, no. Summertime. Summertime. Got it time. So God woke me up this morning, look outside and it was dawning. He said, get down on your knees and start to pray. Prayer time. He said, don't quench the fire that you feel deep down inside. You got a mission that started from today. Yeah. Start today. Don't you worry. No worry about I am all you ever need. Don't even think about what you are going to say. Trust in the Almighty. Don't Don't you worry, I will supply sufficiently. Everything you'll ever need, I will be.
And this God summer, this a gospel summer. God summer, this a gospel summer. God summer, this a gospel summer.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna set the world on fire. Me tell them say, God summer, this a gospel summer. God summer, this a gospel summer. God summer, this a gospel summer. We gonna live full hard up fire. Me spirit stir up, for me bed me get up. I play gospel music, the sound of the book. God inna me heart, me have to big him up. Soul up on fire, you can't shut me up. Nothing no wrong, figure your poolside and a chill. A whole of one vibes and a bill. Nothing no wrong, figure a beat for your swim. As long as you remember Jesus are the king.
I am throwing on my armor, cause I'm going out to fight. Confident, oh Lord, that you're my victory.
We are victorious.
My feet are fitted with the gospel sword and shield are always blinging. My belt check, salvation check, breastplate of righteousness. Don't you worry, don't you worry. I am all you ever need. Don't even think about what you are gonna say.
Just another
don't you worry, yeah. I will supply sufficiently. Everything you'll ever need, I will be.
You know this God summer, this a gospel summer. God summer, this a gospel summer. God summer, this a gospel summer. We gonna set the world on fire. We tell them say, God summer, this a gospel summer. God summer, this a gospel summer. God summer, this a gospel summer. We gonna live full hard up fire.
The gospel turn up again. Holy Ghost fire, turn up again.
The gospel turn up again.
Jesus,
yeah, when you're on Evening Connections, it turn up. You turn up. Turn up indeed.
Turn up again. Holy Ghost fire, burn up again. Gospel turn up again. It turn up again. Jesus party and fun in the sun again. Some of this, some of that, this and some of fire. Fire shoot up in my bone like Jeremiah. The place turn up. We have to get higher. Don't me with somebody's soul with a.
As I say, I'm giving you a small fun fact. Summer started the June 21st. That was the longest day. And summer concludes September 22nd. Right? Even though in St. Kitts and Nevis we got summer all the time. Why the place hot all the time? When you're clocking some near 80 something degrees.
Messenger.
But hey, and I said the gospel turn up. Let me turn it up some more, right?
Put up on in the air. Put up on and in the air.
Put up your hand.
Put up on in the air. Push up on in the.
Sing with me now.
Then
I'm a royal priesthood. I'm a holy nation.
So things like this world can't worry me because I don't get the victory. I am a royal priesthood and a holy nation. So things like this world can't worry me when I think of the love of the Lord. When I think of the grace of the Lord. When I think of the mercies of God. When I mean of the glory of God. When I mean of the praises of God. Well, praises, worship, prayer life, obedience, righteousness, faithfulness.
I can't wait to see it.
And pull up the tune! Pull up the tune! Pull up the tune!
Keep it locked. Messenger. Hey, messenger. Kelly on the beat, boy. Put up in the air. Put up in the air. Right now,
I am a royal priesthood and a holy nation. So things like this world can't worry me because I don't get the victory. I am a royal priesthood and a holy nation. So things like this world can't worry me when I think of the love of the Lord. When I think of the grace of the Lord. When I think of the mercies of God. When I mean of the glory of God. When I mean of the praises of God.
And we say, praises turn up,
worship,
turn up,
prayer life,
salvation,
turn up, righteousness, faithfulness, I can't wait to see it. Turn up, warfare, thanksgiving, holiness, anointing. anointing, fasting,
Everything turn up.
Uncontrollable, uncontainable.
525.
It's like what is sustainable. No weapon will come against me. Not capable. Christ are the king, and that's
I'm here with you until 6 o'clock.
and boots and belt buckle the target.
Actually 1727.
Submit your life to the king of all.
Right here in St. Kitts and Nevis.
As a vessel.
R727 in.
I won't let no trees cry out.
Canberra. That will be Australia. That's in the morning, you know.
Cleanse me mouth for me. Spiritually, physically, mentally, biologically. In every enemy, I pussy would have got to everybody. So when me praise God, you know, say me not sorry. When I think I didn't know
27 minutes. Past midnight in Russia.
When I think of the mercies of God. When I mean of the glory of God. When I mean of the praises of God. Well, praises, worship, prayer life, obedience, righteousness, faithfulness. I can't wait to see Satan walk there. Thanksgiving, holiness, anointing, fasting, beloved. I can't wait to see Satan.
Psalms chapter 63 and verse 3. Because thy loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise thee forevermore. Praises follow.
Evening connection from 4 to 6 p.m. Keep it low.
Yes. The time has come. Come on, I want to see everybody standing.
Can I take it another level? Can I turn up the thing? Can I? I need a crowd check. If you're out there, sing along with me. If you're out there, I'm dying to believe that you're out there. Don't mind that. 4667915. If you're out there, sing along with me. If you're out there, come on, give me a call, send me a text, send me a WhatsApp. If you're out there, right? Yeah, so join in. Call a neighbor. Say, neighbor, are you out there? The neighbor. Come on, church. Some of you better just call your neighbor. You gotta get up on your seat and just touch your neighbor. Let your neighbor know that we are in here to give God a praise. Come on, church. You gotta get up on that seat. Tell sickness to stay there, and you get out that seat. It's about time you drop your bed. No. Sorry. The word of God says you pick up your bed. When I say drop your bed, it's about time you pick up your bed and walk. In fact, it's about time you pick up your bed and run. You have been sitting there for too long. Drop your tip cup and get up and run. Come on now, drop your tip cup. Some of us been holding on to a tip cup too long, begging at the gate. I say, get up. Come on now. Say Jesus is my father and he never ever fails. The rock of ages, never ever. I have a father. You are tuned here to Evening Connections. I am Janeel Boon and I am not a pastor. I'm not a lot of things.
Tell me now, stop playing now. Tell me now. That's what? Cause I will never stop. I will never stop. I will never stop. See, I will never stop. I will never stop. Father who will never ever fail. I have a father who will never ever fail. Jesus is my father and will never ever fail. I have a father who will never ever fail. I have a father who will never ever fail me. Come on, get something in your hand. I rank something. Just put them up. Let me see your hand and put them up. Tell me now. stop waiting. I tell them me no. Tell them me no. Tell them me no. Cause I will never. I say I will never stop. I will never stop. I will Listen this one, fresh one, listen. No matter what the problem, he will work it out. No matter the situation. No. Stop it. Let me hear it. Yeah. All right, nice. This is the fresh one. It says, no matter what the problem, he will work it out. No matter the situation, my God, he will work it out. No matter what the problem, he will work it out. No matter the situation, Backpack says, listen, he said, we gonna be all right. Just focus. Say, we gonna be all right. All right. Say, we gonna be all right. All right. Say, we gonna be all. Say, one, the two. Say, one, and the corner, G, and the four, no matter what. See. No matter what the problem, he will work it out. No matter the situation, my God, he will work it out. No matter what the problem, he will work it out. Come forward. Say we gonna be all right. Say we gonna be all right. All right. Say we gonna be all right. Say we gonna be all right. Come forward.
No matter what the problem. They're doing behind here. Come closer.
The situation, my God, he will work it out.
If your sister and your brother don't want to move, leave them there.
He will work it out. No matter. I put them up. Say we gonna be all right. Say we gonna be all right. All right. Say we gonna be all right today. All right tomorrow. Say we gonna be all right. Say we gonna be all right. Yeah.
Halal Praise, that's Roots Band at Halal Praise Summer Night.
Fresh one. Listen. I can't be quiet. I can't be low. I just got to let this rhythm come within me flow. I can't be quiet. I can't keep it low. I just got to let this rhythm come within me flow. I gotta praise it. I got to praise it. Listen this one. Some call him Tyra and some call him John. But I call him G.O.D. and I call him G.O.D. Some call him Tyra and some call him John. But I call him G.O.D. and I call him G.O.D. Oh, the G.O.D. 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 Again. Some call him Tyra and some call him John. But I call him G.O.D. and I call him G.O.D. Some call him Tyra and some call him John. But I call him G.O.D. The G.O.D. Oh, the G.O.D. 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 Yes. Come on, let me see you put your hands up in the air. I put them up. Yeah, man, nice. Yeah. No.
Come forward. Yes, come forward. We're acting so stush. Come forward. Yes, I can see you. Don't be afraid.
Don't be at all.
Whenever you're ready.
Don't be at all.
What?
Don't be afraid at all. So what's going on in the news though?
And then come on. Come forward.
There was an earthquake there in Taiwan over the weekend.
Come forward. Listen. So when my God say yes,
that earthquake was a 6.5. 6.5. I tell you. Just on the southern eastern side of Taiwan. So I reached out to one of my friends who is actually a Taiwanese. And the person said, well, it ain't nothing. I said, ain't nothing? For real? I said, well, the truth is Taiwan, just like Japan, is on one of the Earth's plate. So countries like those, like Haiti is on an Earth plate, Trinidad is on an Earth plate. So Haiti, countries like those, you get accustomed to it, feeling the Earth belly rumble. You get accustomed to it. So fair enough. They had a few tremors as well. Some tremors as high as 5.5. But the main quake was 6.5. That took place on the 17th of September and it spanned over into the 18th. That's the main thing really in the news. Beside Queen Elizabeth's funeral. And right here, think it. And it took place across the Caribbean. Hold on there, hold on. It took place across the Caribbean over the coast when we had the storm over the weekend. A large amount of airlines, because a large amount of airports had last-minute closure. So a large amount of airlines were trying to make large last-minute landing. And have you ever really wondered where all these planes would land if they were to actually come out the sky? Because we have a large amount of planes that literally just stay up in the sky. They come down for like 2 hours and they're going back up again. We have a whole lot of planes. Where do they really land? Well, over the course of the weekend, one of them tried to land in St. Kitts. It made 3 attempts. An American airline. It made 3 attempts to land in St. Kitts. 3, 1, 2, 3, which means the plane spin around, come down, couldn't, went back up, spin around, come down. It couldn't. It went back up a third time. It spin around, it come down, and it couldn't. So the pilot said, you know what? Sorry, St. Kitts. Sorry for all those of you who are coming to St. Kitts, but I really can't put you off down here right now. Let's go back to Miami. So that took place on Friday gone. And imagine Friday, the storm didn't even come yet. The storm come in on Saturday, but how things started looking Friday afternoon, the pilot really couldn't come down and make that landing. Maybe the lights wasn't on properly. Maybe he just really couldn't see in all them thick clouds. But he just couldn't do it, boy. No, on the flip side, so he had to go back to, and I'm sure him or her had to go back to Miami as a result of that on Friday. And conversely, adjacent to us actually in Antigua, a Liat flight. I should have actually had the picture. A Liat flight would have turned around a whole lot of times in the air. The flight was just turning, spinning. It just keep moving around, trying to burn time up there in the air before they could actually come down. It is said that the flight was actually up in the air for over an hour. Imagine you don't reach the airport and the pilot have you up there for over an hour waiting to come down. Like, what? Like, okay, Captain, what really going on? No, me, I do it sometimes the academic side of me get the best of me, because if I am in a plane, I already reached my destination and that plane up there in the air circling, I realize 30 minutes, we're still up here. 40 minutes, we're still up here. An hour, we're still up here. I start calculating if this plane stay up here longer, how big is the fuel tank? How much fuel it had? We came from X journey. There are a certain amount of folks in here. how much ear am I gonna need to? How should I sip? Or should I take deep breaths? Should I take slow depth sub breaths? Should I look for the thing to put over my nose? Should I look for my parachute? These are the kind of questions I start asking. I don't know about your show letter. I don't know about the rest of you, but these are the questions I'm asking. I'm in the ear for like an hour. It's all right being in the ear for 12 and so hours from one location to the other. But it's another thing being in the ear, just flying around the airport, just circling around, waiting for permission to come down on the ground because it's just not clear enough. That's a whole different ball game, you know. However, though, Liat managed to eventually land there in Antigua. And there was a similar case where BWA also did the very same right there in Antigua. They circled for a good bit and then they land. However, though, you have to keep it in mind. Antigua was a bit further out from this town than us. So the crowds are not bad. But nonetheless, they managed to get it done. They're like, the people in the control tower were like, wow, they did it. Yeah, boy. And then, so over the course of the weekend, it was interesting because the pilots them determined that they're still going to fly, but the storm said, still going to come bigger. So everybody was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to fly ahead of the storm. We're going to fly behind the storm. And in Turks and Caicos, the folks decided to fly above the storm. You're like, what? It was an actual hurricane. It was a category 2, almost category 3 hurricane. And an airline, it was also another American airline out of Turks and Caicos. That airline decided that we are going to leave. Doesn't matter if a hurricane is out there, we are leaving. And that airline went above the storm. No, that's ridiculous. But it happened, and they managed to make it out. No, my question would be, how many thousands of feet you went up, pilot? How many thousand? You help me out there. You managed to go up above the storm, right? Category 2, almost category 3. He bold. He brave. So that's what took place over the weekend. Some thought provokers. Imagine if you're in a plane and them kind of things are going on, boy. I have been in planes before and I see lightning storms out there and I'm like, Jesus, don't let them fly. Don't let them lightning touch the wings tall. Yeah, boy. Nonetheless, I love to travel. I love flights. It's just that the reality is there is a rough side to traveling. Yeah.
Blessings come down.
Pour me up there and start counting the amount of air that we have in the cabin. How many persons in here? Should I breathe slow or should I breathe fast? How much more liters of gas or fuel we have leave back?
Some call him Gyra. Some call him Jack. But what call him G.O.D. Listen. Some call him Gyra and some call him Jack. But I call him G.O.D. and I call him G.O.D. Some call him Gyra and some call him. And I call him G.O.D.
Good afternoon to my mom, Letitia Jazz, down there in Virgil. Behave yourself here. You know what? Do your thing. Nobody behave.
Some call him Gyra and some call him Jack. Some call him G.O.D. and I call him G.O.D. Some call him Gyra.
J-E-S-U-S.
And I call him G.O.D. and I call him G.O.D. 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 in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. Repeat. Yeah. Say what that all the tea and the follow.
I see some big things happening. I think it's November. But in time, the folks at Tehila will let us know what's going on with that. G5.
And I call him, some call him Gyra and some call him Jack. But I call him G.O.D. And I call him G.O.D. 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 Good man. Good man. Say G.O.D. Say G.O.D. Yeah. Come on, if you know that you're going.
We're going up 4th Street Tower.
I want to see you moving. Again.
Good afternoon, my friend. Neville. How are you doing, boss?
Listen. See, I don't know about you. See, I'm gonna live my life for you. And I don't think this is what you wanna do. See, I don't know about you. See, I'm gonna live my life for you. And I don't think this is what you wanna do. Come on, jump. Because we have to go ahead and walk. Because we don't eat nothing. So we have to go ahead and because we don't eat nothing. So we have to go ahead and because we don't eat nothing. So we have to go ahead and
if you're not from St. Kitts and Nevis and you're hearing this music, this is how we do it over here, man. I'm gonna live.
Guess what? No weapons from against us shall prosper. Listen. Oh, come against me shall prosper. I know where
you should us to all the children wherever you are. Some of you will listen to you and they say, Mommy, what that? It's called Dominion Radio. It's Evening Connection. And my name is Janeel Boon, right? Put your hands over your head and just say, cover me, Lord.
Can't touch me. The demons can't hold me. No weapon from against me. The Satan can't try me. Lord, I want you. Take over me, Lord. Take over me. Take over me. Take over me. Yeah. Under the blood that we say. Under the blood that we say. Under the blood that we say. Yeah. Come on, get ready to push down things. Push, let me see the reaction. Push, let me see the reaction. Push. Again. So they say push your way. Say push. Say push. Say push. Last time. Say push. Say push. Say 1, 2. Say 1, 2, 3. So push your way. Push your way. Push your way. Push your way. You got to.
Don't push your body, don't know. Don't push no one.
Push your way. Push your way.
Don't you settle. Remember, it takes courage. So don't you dare settle. Just push.
You got to. Push your way. Push your way. Push your way. Push your way. You got to. The push. The push. The push. Push your way. Push your way. Push your way. You got to. You got to. You got to. You got to. Yeah.
So you're gonna give me the verse, man. You gotta pray until something happens. Pray until something happens. We're waiting for that peace.
The Holy Spirit, you are welcome. From this place and will
if the producer for the concert over there, Nevis, have the recording, I want a copy. Please and thanks. That's the concert with Mafia Providence a few weeks ago. I would love to get a copy of that if you recorded it. Give me a shout at 665-9737.
Next in line, where's the time? Yeah. How we gonna do it? We gonna do open up. We gonna do steady up. Open up. Listen, there with your worship and your praise, they give us. Your fasting and your prayer. Go with your worship and your praise. Your fasting and your prayer. What we gonna do? Your fasting and your prayer. Go with your worship and your praise. Now it's your fasting and your prayer. Let them sacrifice me the best to the end. Whenever children God work. Truth is, no strength to cry, no tears to cry. If I cry, but still my soul refuses to die. Wonder who will change my life. Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn in pieces. It's my offering. Lay me at the throne. Leave me there alone.
Inspiration from 4 to 6 p.m.
You shout out to the folks down there at Arcade City. I see you. That's an old road. I'm not mixing it VI style. The folks in Vancouver, Canada. 3 minutes to 3 o'clock. 4 minutes to 3 o'clock. And good afternoon. Or maybe you're there in Toronto, Canada. 4 minutes to 6 o'clock. Maybe you're there in Islamabad, Pakistan. 4 minutes to 3 a.m.
Here I am
Hey. Get on your feet now. Hey. If I got better. If I got better. So you gonna help me sing this. High frequency that I jet back again. This how it goes. Better, better. Better than the best. Better, better. Better than the rest. Better, better. Better than the best. Better, better. Let me hear you sing it. Let me hear you sing. Better, better. Better than the best. Better, better. Better than the rest. Better, better. Sing. Better than the. Ready, ready. 1, 2. I got that in. Sweeter than anything that I have ever tasted. Stronger than anyone that I have ever seen. At least greater than anything in my universe. My God is better, better. Better than the best. Sing. Better, better. Sing. Better than the rest. Better, better. Better than the best. Better, better. Listen, hear me. I love it the way how you're meeting my needs. Shielding me from dangers I cannot see. Cause things are not always what they seem. I'm so glad you stay watching over me. Over me, over me. Like I say, don't got you are watching over me. Over me. My troubles come, but you are watching over me. Over me. And I can think that you are watching over me. Over me. I can say to the world, I got that is
Sweeter than anything that I have ever tasted. Stronger than anyone that I have ever seen. My God is greater than anything in my universe. My God is. Where my friends, I gotta run. I wanna say thanks for being here on Evening Connections. I hope that you were blessed in some shape, form, or fashion. I hope to have you back here again tomorrow at 4, where we give you even more. Until then, remember, my friend. We walk, talk, and we talk. But our walk, talks more than our talk. So please talk with your walk. And let me do it again. Sing it, say it with me, right? I walk, talk, and I talk. But my walk, talks more than my talk. So I am going to speak. So I'm going to just talk. I'm going to talk. With me walk. Take it from me. Who loves to? You finish that sentence here.
Me and Jesus Christ belong together.
I wonder what is the missing word, boy? What is the missing word right here? It rhymes. I've been rhyming it all on that point. What is the missing word?
Jesus Christ belong together.
We jump in the way, crazy, we non-stop, praise Jesus. It is 6 o'clock, you know. And I gotta go. Well, my friends, thanks for being here once again. Have yourself a wonderful evening. See you tomorrow, God's spear. And drink some water, yeah? Yeah, stay hydrated.
When I come into your presence, I feel like I don't want to leave it. When I come into your presence, I feel like I don't want to leave it. When I come into your presence,
those of you on Facebook, feel free to click share. Those of you on YouTube, do the same as well.
oh Dada, I'll never turn my back. You bring me through. Some of the things you bring me through. Tell me where you want me to. Some of the things you bring me through. Some of